All right, guys. So let's start our analysis on DXY. We have NFP coming through, so we want to see what the dollar is gonna do. This is DXY on the daily time frame. I mean, we're gonna go deep with this one, so pay attention. This is the daily time frame, by the way. I just want to take you back. You see, when price was dropping, we created this pattern right here. It's like a falling wedge pattern, also with the head and shoulder pattern inside, and then price went up, right? Look at this on the 4H. So we had this left shoulder head, right shoulder, price took out the neckline. We retested on the neckline like that, right? Retest, and then we shot it upside. We got to this level, price dropped, right? So you can see this as zone I have. If I go back to the daily time frame, where we got to before we retraced is a zone on my FIB level. So if I go back to the daily time frame and look at the market structure, we have this from the high to the low, right? This is my zone somewhere here. So this is my 0.71, 0.79 zone. Price came into that zone and then we shot to the downside. Now, I'm going to take you back the reason why I have this zone as well, and the reason why, I'm very patient with what price is going to do here. If you go to the weekly time frame, this is a structure on the weekly time frame. So we have a low right here. We have a high. Price took out this low and created a new low, right? So if I look carefully, this is my high, this is my low. And then I do have a fib from my high right here to my low, which aligns with this 0.71, 0.79 area, right? So on the weekly, for me, this is just a pullback, Yeah, we have a weekly pullback here, even though even within the weekly, look at this, we have this left shoulder head, right shoulder break of the neckline. We have an impulsive move. On an uptrend, when price creates an impulse, obviously there will be a retracement, right? So I presume this will be the area where price will likely to retrace down. So we are in this zone. This is the weekly time frame, and this is where I was able to identify this zone. So I'm gonna go down back to the daily. If you look at the daily candlestick, strong bullish, strong bullish. We started, the pressure started reducing. Look at this candlestick and look at that, so we have the pressure of the buyers reducing. We are getting there very, very corrective. And okay, not yet. Let's go to the 1H as well. Okay, so this is the zone I identified. I have an area of value. I'm looking at price action, how we are getting there. We are moving corrective, and you can see what price RSI is also doing. So we are creating highs, this is creating lows, right? So this tells me price is likely to probably break to the downside first before we push to the upside. This is what I'm just thinking, So am I really excited because NFP is coming? Not really. With or without NFP, this is a trade I will take, right? This is what you have to think, or this is how you have to think as a trader. I'm not gonna get in because it's NFP. I'm getting in, or I will get in because price action is telling me so. A lot of people get into the market, especially during the news release day. They just take random trades because it's NFP. All right, NFP is coming up in my time zone. It's 4:30, so people will just come in the market around 4:25. And then they will start placing buy or sell randomly like that, bro. You don't want to trade like that. You need to ask yourself, okay, so if there wasn't NFP, would I have taken the trade? If no, then it doesn't make sense. Don't take it, right? If yes, then yeah. News only creates momentum. It doesn't really change the direction unless they want to manipulate it somehow. But normally, news creates the momentum.
Good things you don't eat alone, So I've shared this with my community as well. This is not a signal. This is just a trade idea, If you look at exactly how I explained, that is the exact video that I posted in my community so that they will know the thought process behind this trade that I'm about to take, how I'm taking it and everything, That is why it is good to be part of a community. So if you don't have a community, do well to click the link in the description and join my community real quick. All right, it is what it is.
Gold is also not looking bad. If you look at the actual trend, we're creating lower lows and lower highs, right? There's the low, there's the high. Using my fib from this level to there, I have my 0.79, 0.71 zone right here. So, on this downtrend, probably expecting price to push here before going down, but it's not supposed to be so. I mean, it's not a must. Price can just drop. But if that happens, then obviously we will have a first touch, second touch, and a third touch in my fib zone. And that will make sense very much, And also looking at the structure, I have this impulsive run to the upside, a very corrective. So probably we can get one more move to the upside like that. Or this could probably even just go all the way to the upside, and this will be left head and shoulder. This will be the neckline. And then that will be it, Yeah, but we don't want to lead the market. We just want to follow. So we're just going to stick to what, the market will tell us to do. On the lower time frame, this is what I'm seeing as well. We have this structure has been broken, lower lows and lower highs. We have broken this high. We are currently retesting, so this could be a very nice entry. Stop loss somewhere here and take profit, maybe at this high. But we have NFP coming through very soon. So yeah, we will also watch out for that. All right, so I just got in. There's a 1 minute time frame, and what I'm seeing is this impulsive run correction impulse. I'm seeing this correction, and we have a breakout. Yes, this is my XNES account. We are currently, yes, we are down a little bit. So this is it. We are in the trade. We'll see how it play out, all right?
A few minutes away from the news release. So yeah, what I'm seeing, obviously, I'm expecting the dollar to drop. That's what I sent to the Telegram community. I'm expecting Euro USD to push up and gold to push up as well.
All right, so there we go. NFP was released. We have our price hitting our take profit right here. There we go. So we are at the TP level, but it's still moving though. All right, so we're just gonna allow the momentum to kick in. On the trading view, that my TP is there, but over here my TP is way above. Yeah, so I'm currently out of the trade. I closed at $144. And we are currently sitting at 1,431. And here is my thing. Now that I'm out of the trade, I don't even care how far it goes. Even if it goes plus 1 million pips more, I'm okay, because I am done. I am okay with what the market has given me. I'm just gonna be out of the charts, and I don't even want to see it again. This is how you remain content in the market. When you set a target and you hit it, just be content with it, because there are times you set a TP, price will almost get there, you'll be like, you know what, let me just wait a little bit, and then price will just drop and you'll not even take anything home. And there are times you will close your profit at a certain level and price will continue. So what can you do? You cannot control the market. All you have to do is to rewire your mindset in a way whereby you are content with what the market gives you, as long as it's a good risk to reward ratio. I mean, that's enough. I cannot catch everything, you know what I'm saying? So that is it. So I'm done for the day, and yeah, I'm super happy. I believe people in the Telegram also, capitalized from the Euro USD trade I sent, because man, that was powerful, So that is NFP for you. I only got into this trade because I had a reason to, not because there was NFP. NFP only gave this momentum to fly, you understand? But aside that, this would have been a trade I would have taken even if there was no NFP. Am I happy? Yes, I'm happy. Is it because we made money? Not really, but because I have a system that I can replicate each and every single time for the same result. So it's not really about a result, because trust me, people make profit, right? But what if they gambled, right? Let's just say they saw NFP, let's just get in for the buys. So we might both be happy, but I'm happy because I have a system. He is happy because he has made money. He might lose it maybe later because there is no system that can be replicated for the same result. So my happiness is as a result of me having a good system, all right? So it is what it is. I hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next trade. Peace.